1% every day. At everything. That is the BUMM way.
All right. Let's practice lap 2. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Alright, my headphones died. Alright, I'm live again, but let's see, you said how fast. I don't know, I haven't actually ran a full lap yet, so. What tires are you on, soft? I'm gonna run some on the hards here. Ooh. Okay, just as I say that. A little too much on the gas there, buddy. Don't hit me. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the garage. I just wrecked myself again. Alright, let's do it again. See, I told you I haven't even completed a full lap yet. I was just talking right there. Well, I'm playing with my settings and everything as well. What'd you do? Just gave you a penalty, you don't know? We could check the tape. Right. You gotta be careful because on this game, sometimes even if you have one wheel over the white line or yellow line, still it'll give you a penalty, right? So you just gotta. Well, yeah. Trust me, man. I understand. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense. In Daytona, at the Daytona road course, there's an invisible wall, and I hit it like 4 or 5 times during the race before I finally figured out that there's nothing there. It's just a line, but it's actually a wall. Yeah, it took me forever to figure it out. Oh, nice. No damage, and I stayed on. Stayed straight. Whew. I was nut tapping myself though. Trying to save well, I saved it, but the wall helped me. But I dropped one hand away to let the wheel spin farther. And I dropped it right into my lap. Yeah, those softs are going to go fast. Yeah. Way too. Yeah. This will be my first full lap if I can make it around, so I'll tell you what my fast is. I'm on the hards though, so you kind of know. Oh, you don't have to change, man. Do your thing. I'm just running mine. I just do this because if I can learn the track on the harder tire, then I run much faster on the softer, and I'm more consistent overall. My hot lap isn't quite as good as it could be, but oh no. I can't get out. Dang. Alright, I'm not gonna try from here. Learn my lesson. I spun out again. I'm live. Well, I killed it and started a new stream. But yeah, I just spun real bad. I don't know. I gotta get it figured out. But I haven't made any changes yet. So Crumpet's spa. So I still have the spa set up. I'm gonna try my Midix setup here. My wheels. You lost me for a minute? I think my wheel's trying to tell me something. I don't know if anybody has one for this yet, but I have some for this car on different tracks. I can give you those. I can give you those two if you want to mess with them. Hold on, I can tell you in a second. Yeah. So they're both spa. I have Suzuka. I have Spa, Crumpet. So I have Crumpets, who's the leader of the championship right now. I have his Spa and I have his Suzuka setups, and I have Midix. I have his Spa setup, I believe. Yeah, his Spa. I like Midix. Midix was the best at Spa for me. Yeah, it's got the long, it's got Eau Rouge, because you raced that one, remember? It's got Eau Rouge. Oh, no, I don't know if you did. You might not have. No, I think it might have been right before. So, yeah, go ahead. No, I'll give you whichever one. I'll give you all of them. All right. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you my favorite first. Well, here, how about this? I'll give you the... Yeah, Midix. Suzuka, I was trying to think, I think Suzuka is... It's... Are you... Okay, so probably Crumpets. Probably Crumpets. Okay. Okay, I'll give you Midix. I'm gonna send you a picture of it on Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture on Facebook because I'm not a big fan of like reading this shit out, so because there's a lot. So I'll just send it. Secret weapons. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the ballast. Yeah. Yeah, I have it on all my cars. I don't always use it, but sometimes I will. But the problem though is with the ballast that I found when I say in a car like say I want to get more grip because I feel the back end is letting out, right? So what I did was I changed the back because you can't change it from right to left. You can only change it from front to back. So, and what I found is it helped stabilize the car when I changed the ballast, but it also decreased my performance of the car. Does that make sense? So like it made me more consistent, but it made me slower. Yeah. 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 Like I said, the, that's a good idea. I mean, that's a good idea. I don't. I don't change my setup for qualifying to race. It's probably not the best thing to do, but I like to. I'm all about consistency, and so I'm all about in these type of races, like the oval races, I'm just not good at, right? But in these type of races, I'm all about just get a setup early on that I like, that I'm running competitive times within tenths of a second or within a half a second or whatever. And as long as I'm consistently doing that and not spinning out and wrecking, I'm gonna do decent, right? Like I'm gonna keep up with mid-pack or so. That's my goal. But now, with you coming in and with some of the other people behind me, like Woozy, and now I'm in 12th place. It's not panning out so well. so take what I say with a grain of salt, but that's just my theory, is to just stay as consistent as possible without, you know what I mean, without wrecking and like that. Let's go back out on track. Yep. See what we can do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. I tell people, in all honesty, I don't necessarily like her per se. I don't not like her, but I liked her quote, which was Danica Patrick on an interview, and they were like, she was like, I don't even know what a V8 or V6 is, and she was like, I just drive the car. Like, someone else sets it up, and I say I needed to do this, and they set it up so it should be able to do that for me, and I tell them, oh, it did or didn't work, and I'm like, that's me. Because I'll talk to like Midix, and then when we're practicing, and I'll be like, yeah, this feels weird, or you know what I mean, this doesn't feel right. And he'll be like, oh, try and change this, or try and change that, and give me tips to help me out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the difference. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, and that's what I was saying is, when I get their help, it's normally on like Wednesday or Thursday, and then I don't change anything on Friday, Saturday when I practice. You know what I mean? So I don't because like I said, it's about consistency. So if I have a decent lap, I'm not touching a thing, not at all. I'm content, even if I'm slower. If I'm close and I feel comfortable and consistent, I'm not changing anything. Now, if I'm 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds off, then I'm gonna make changes, right? Try and be more competitive. Oh, they're in Kilomet? Yeah. German car. Yeah. Oh, even your... I think there's a setting that you can change for that. You looked? Yeah, but the American cars should be in miles per hour. Like when you go to a Camaro, it should be in miles per hour. Yeah. Just for everybody. I feel like that's not right. That's not right. Well, yeah, because we've only ran European cars, right? So they're all going to be in Kilomet. What do you mean? And it was in Kilomet the entire time? Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna go into the settings because if I'm not mistaken, I change mine back and forth between Kilomet and mile per hour. I think. Yeah. Huh. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. The transmission settings, not the settings on the dashboard. Huh. I guess I've never even thought about those numbers as miles per hour and kilometer. I just, well, because someone said there is for certain types of distance of tracks and stuff like that. There's like equations that can be used to figure out the ratios between the gears. I think it was Crumpets or somebody who said something like that. So, and that's why I said I don't even understand that kind of stuff. Like, I get it, like I understand it at a basic level, but like at a more complex level, I don't understand how that is accomplished, right? And when I try and do it, oh, speaking of the devil, what's up, Crumpets? Yeah, I guess he can. Who? Oh, I've been here the whole time. Sorry, I'm texting. So I've been listening to you guys, but I haven't been actually like listening. I didn't. Nothing. Ask my wife. It does no good to actually talk to me. You have to say, Zach, look me in the eyes. Are you listening to me? All right, I'm gonna now say something to you. I am. You say I'm worse than your kid. I am your kid. That's the problem. No. Did you see the stream, Crumpets? What do you think? You were watching me crash? Yeah, well, I mean, I finally got two full laps, but I've been messing around with the YouTube stuff more than trying to pay attention to the car. Do you have a setup yet? With the spa setup? Okay. All right. Well, that's what I'm running. I'm running Midix. I changed to that. I was looking at the Suzuka one that you had, but I wasn't sure if that would be good for this or not. No, you don't think so? Oh, really? Well, I think. Okay, so maybe I have it backwards. Maybe I used Midix for Suzuka and I used yours for Spa. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I'm. Okay. So I just didn't mark it right. Okay, I didn't mark it right when I saved it. Well, shit, and I'm gonna go change to your spa setup. Like, yeah. Hey, dude, I was gonna run the same bad setup. I'm just glad he joined and I didn't waste a bunch of laps running a bad setup. All right. Cool. You know, I don't know. I think I might have to change my liveries if I ever actually make money on YouTube, because I don't know if I could put Crown Royal on my car and and because it's a brand name, because you have to like if I use a clip from the NFL or something like that, like I can get struck because it's copyrighted material, and and some of it says even if you have the right to use some copyrighted materials, it depends on how you use it, right? So I'm still trying to work that out, but I don't make money right now, and I would just take the video down if I got like a strike or something, you know what I mean? But yeah, well, that obviously, yeah. I guess I'll find out. It's funny. It's free. It's free advertising. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Just make sure I stay away from NASCAR. Well, on YouTube there's this thing where it's called the three strike rule. So if three of your videos are struck for copyright and stuff like that, then your channel automatically gets taken offline, and then you have to defend if it's copyrighted material or not. Does that make sense? So if I had 3 videos in a row that like Crown Royal wanted to that Crown Royal wanted to strike, and they struck 3 in a row, it would automatically remove my page from YouTube. Does that make sense? It's yeah. Sorry. Well, it they'll put you, yeah, they'll hide all of your content. Exactly. And then you have a certain amount of time to appeal, and you gotta prove yourself not guilty. Yeah, because there are some people that are known in the YouTube world for just striking like people's content and then suing them, you know what I mean, and trying to make money that way. So YouTube actually looks into it. So if I send them like my editing tools, if I send them a copy of everything I use to edit the video, that's proof that it's all original. You know what I mean? But if I use Crown Royal or NFL or something like that, I don't know if it could potentially open me up to getting strikes from them because I'm using their name, right? Like you said, I don't think most companies would worry about it, but like NASCAR would potentially strike me, right? If I use their cars and stuff like that. So I've got to think about that kind of stuff. Exactly. And you're right. I'm still new to this, right? Like I'm still learning. So I think I'm not worried about it, like I said, right now, because I'm streaming, right? So I'm obviously putting it out there. If they say, I don't make money right now, so if they say, oh, we don't like this, then I'll take it down. Or I'll just not ever monetize it, which it'll probably never be monetized anyway. Yeah, I think it depends on I think it depends on where you're at and how you start in your knowledge. Like, I think something that might give me an advantage to do this in a relatively shorter amount of time is my business experience and stuff like that, right? Like, I'm gonna treat it like a real business, not just like a YouTube project. It's like actually gonna be like a full production and all of that, right? I've got like lawyers and accountants and like everything, right? So and I'm trying to do like an actual personality thing, and then help move it into my company, build a brand. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and I'm doing that right now. So I have this like my theory is I'm gonna start, and I've started with 30-second shorts, and I'm gonna increase the length of the shorts over time, and then those shorts are gonna turn into 5, 10, 15-minute videos, and then they'll turn into 15, 20, 30-minute. You know what I mean? And I'm doing live streams, and I'll do vlogs for like poker trips and CES. So I'll have content coming out every single day and multiple pieces of content, and it's like a flood the market theory, right? Like, if I just put my content out there, people will see it, and if people enjoy it, like, they'll want to see more of it, right? Just like be authentic, but push it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And for me right now, the effort isn't. I'm not worried about getting the followers. For me right now, it's all about my editing and my, like, shoot, like, yeah, like just editing, videography, how to do all of it and put it all together and all of it, because I'm doing all of it by myself, right? And I'm just taking a phone and, well, I have two phones, my old phone and my new phone, and I take those and I shoot the content with those because they do decent, and cut it all up myself and put music and dub it and all. I do all of it, all the production. Like my live stream right now, I've increased it quite a bit from like the first time I've ever live streamed, right? So I went and got a camera today so that at least I can show myself on the live stream. I don't know. I do this stuff anyways, right? Like I race on Gran Turismo anyway, so why not just film it and put it out as content? I might as well. And honestly, I've started to figure out, once you get it set up, it's not hard. It's like almost automated. You just have to like copy paste stuff into like where it needs to go. You know what I mean? You just hit play. Or at least it doesn't feel hard to me. I've also experimented with cheerleading music and stuff like that, and I've lived with a lot of like music producers and video producers and stuff, so like throughout college. So I think some of that like kind of is just rubbed off by literally some nights we would just be drinking in their room while they like cut music or video, right? We made rap albums and stuff like that, like legit. Like, I won't say like we were good, but like high quality type of stuff. Yeah, I was dabbling, but the people that I was dabbling with were like professionals. Yeah, and it was more of like, hey, let's hear Zach rap, because I'm just, a Midwestern white boy who who can't rap at all. So they thought it was funny. Yeah, but I'm gonna be like, I'm slammed because, you know, like everyone knows pretty much what's happening in my job. So we've lost. There were 7 of us, and we lost a couple more. So we're already down, and it's the holidays, so a lot of people take off, and I don't take off Christmas. I take off Thanksgiving to go see my family in the United States, and then we have family over to our house for Christmas. So, and so I work from home, right? So during Christmas time, there's really not much to do. So I just check my laptop every couple of hours or whatever, right? But this year I'm actually going to be on call the entire time and be actually actively working, except for Christmas Day, which I'll still even be on call on Christmas Day. But it's a hefty paycheck, right? So yeah, exactly. Holiday overtime, on call, all of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's the thing I like about being hourly still, is because for all that extra stuff they have to pay me, they can't just say, well, we already pay you a good salary. Yeah, oh dude, I work for a multi-billion-dollar corporate company that's, a massive tech company here in Canada, and I mean, they care about us, right? Like, I love working here, and I think it's a great company, and yada yada yada. Like, I really do think all of that stuff. But it's a corporate company, and they just decide, like, hey, we don't need you anymore, like, numerically, so bye. You know what I mean? You're just like a kind of a number, which, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like the same people I've been working with for, almost 8 years, and you know what I mean. Like we've hung out together, and so it's just like that. But it's honestly, for me though, it's like I'm like, thank God. I've been wanting out of this for the last 3 years, to be honest, out of my position, and this just gives me a chance with a good payday at the end, right? Because the reason I said that was because here in Quebec we're much more protected even than other Canadians, because of the walls and stuff, right? It's very, very much socialistic, in like that sense, right? More people rights, but even then, like, my company is just gonna do a little bit more than what's minimum, but they're doing more than what's minimum, right? Like, the law says there's a minimum, and they're doing more than that. So it's so they are a good company. It's still just like you're you're this massive company. I should get more money for my time and effort, but I understand their point of view, and I'm getting more than what is required for them to give me by the government, right? So, like, I'll take it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's rare. That's rare. Yeah. Yeah, and again, I thrive at these number games, but at a certain point it gets kind of tiring when you're just trying to play a number game and you can't be a human, you know what I mean? Like, it, yeah, because I don't want to do a lot of the things that I have to do, but I have to do them. And I'm not talking about actually working, it's just more of like managerial stuff, you know what I mean? Like talking to people about certain things that I just don't feel comfortable talking to them about, but I have to because that's my job, right? Yeah, but honestly, like, seen a lot of people come and go and doing stuff, and no matter if they're good or bad or whatever, it honestly doesn't matter most of the time. It's kind of just like, sometimes I feel like it's just random. It's like I don't even know how I made it through this, but I did, and I probably shouldn't have. But I'm here. Have you ran any times on here yet, man? Do you remember what your fastest was? I think it's hard and soft. I don't know, I'd have to look again, but I'm just kind of guessing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I think it's a 2-hour race, or it's an endurance, so might be a lot of laps. Hold on, I can actually tell you in a second. I don't know. I gotta